Hey, Dr. Berg here. In this video, we're going to talk about clogged arteries or atherosclerotic plaquing. There's confusion in that area in that most people focus on the cholesterol. They want to lower the cholesterol to avoid clogged arteries. And they want to do it by eliminating butter, fat, eggs, animal meat, okay? But what I want to bring up is some additional data that has to do with the chain reaction that occurs before the cholesterol even comes in there in the chain of events. The first thing that happens is you get this thing called a lesion or an inflammatory state in the lining of the muscle in the artery. Okay, so it's a little tiny muscular layer that you get this inflammation. Now, in a vein, you don't get clogged arteries because you don't have those muscle contractions. Veins are a bit more passive. They don't have that contractile muscle tissue, so you don't have that situation. It's only in arteries. So you have this first thing that occurs with inflammation. Now, what comes next is the cholesterol. But cholesterol, the purpose of this cholesterol is to help heal that inflammation. It acts as a band-aid. That's what it's there for. I don't know if you knew this, but your body makes 2,000 milligrams of potassium every single day. Every cell wall is made from cholesterol. All your hormones, specifically sex hormones and other ones, are made from cholesterol. Your body makes a lot of it. One egg yolk is only, I guess it's 300 milligrams. Your body makes 3,000. If your body makes so much, why is it bad? So the point is it's trying to heal this inflammation, okay? Because you also get calcium formation on the same plaquing. So you have this cement that goes in there to try to heal it as well. And so we got a combination of calcium plaque, cholesterol plaquing, and fibrin plaquing. What's fibrin? Fibrin is a kind of like a connective collagen tissue, a fibrous tissue to help seal off that wound, just like any scar would be. So we're getting scarring on the inside of our artery with these three things right here. There's some other things that accumulate too, like the polysaccharides. I'm not going to get into that, it's a little too confusing. But the point is that we must understand the first thing to happen is the inflammation. And then these things happen secondarily. So if we're going to come in later in the chain and start dropping calcium and fibrin and cholesterol, did we really fix anything? Well, people say, well, I went on a plant-based diet and I healed my body. Well, that's because you healed the inflammation. And your cholesterol is going to come down because it's no longer needed to heal this. Let's talk about what causes inflammation. Stress, that's that cortisol, very destructive on the body. Stressful foods, junk foods, of course, and then insulin. That's all the refined grains. Breads, pasta, cereal, crackers, biscuits, sugar, all that stuff. Our body, an average American consumes 149 pounds of sugar every single year. So that's a lot of insulin. Of course, that's going to create inflammation in your arteries. The desserts, the alcohol, that will do it as well. And also not having enough omega-3 fatty acids. That's like fish oils, things like that, or flax oil. So there's a lot of things here that can cause it. Smoking can cause that. Other chemicals in your body. But the point is that the real cause of a clogged artery is bad habits, creating inflammation, and then all these are just the things that, it's kind of like the icing on the cake. It's the thing that comes later. So now that you understand this, then we can actually get rid of these things and then watch this go down, because I'll have people tell me, I went on a plant-based diet, a vegetarian diet, and I got rid of my cholesterol and my clogged arteries. Well, I also have other people that went on a meat diet and got rid of the cholesterol went down too. Why? Because they stopped having the carbohydrates, the refined carbohydrates, the insulin. So that's some deeper data on the clogged artery mechanism. I'll see you in the next video.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.